Hello and welcome to the Study Garage. Today we have the 2009 LEGO Racers Lamborghini Gallardo and what I have done to bring this car up to 2022. Let's get into it. Alrighty, and before we get started in today's video, please, if you like today's video, definitely leave a thumbs up, like the video. If you like the content, definitely subscribe. We have more content just like this and more planned coming to the pipeline. So with that, to the Lamborghini Gallardo. Alrighty, diving into the Lamborghini Gallardo, I'll start out by saying if you want to see my review and overview of this car, I'll link it up at the top here if you want to check that out. I did do a review. I did do an unboxing too if you want to check that out. But go ahead and see that. Those are my initial thoughts of the set from 2009. And then now we're going to dive into what I did to upgrade this set to maybe let it fit in a little bit better in 2022. But starting out, we're going to go somewhere that didn't need an upgrade, but somewhere I fixed. I had done these incorrectly the first time I built it. You'll notice it in the first two videos if you go and watch them or if you've seen them. And here they are. They're fixed, beautiful. Thank goodness. Once I realized that, I was like, dang it, let me fix that. But the first upgrade actually has to do with the windshield. So with the car finished, we've got this windshield here. We've got the studs. All I did was my little smooth out and angle effect here with the pieces. It kind of gives that Lambo like angled look to the car a little bit better and cleans up kind of those studded edges there. I don't have anything against showing the studs, but when you can hide them, obviously, why not? So with that, going to the side view mirrors, I actually downsized those so they are actually a little bit more realistic. I like these a lot better than the traditional ones that were on the Lamborghini and on these Ferrari. This one's a little bit more big, or a little bit bigger, excuse me. But these are just a 2x1 kind of curved arch. So those are pretty cool. Moving to the side of the car, right here, I have upgraded the side air intake and kind of this place right here by the car. You'll notice here in their car, there's no vent here. And these yellow things just kind of create this hole. And in real life, it looked way more awkward than this picture here. So what I did was just kind of smooth out in here, and then I added that vent because the Gallardo actually has a little vent there. So I figured, why not add the vent? And one thing I actually left out on the side real quick is this piece right here. What I'm talking about, exposed studs, there's a 2x1 brick right here. Boy, you're using 2x1 plates here. Why not put one here? It drove me insane. So that was the first thing I switched. But with that, back to the regular video. All right, and moving to the back of the car, we've got just a couple of upgrades. On the regular car, we've got these long yellow pieces for the back windshield, and they end in these abrupt, like kind of just like flat cut off pieces. So with that, all of these pieces arch and kind of like corner off, and they do kind of overhang the edge. So what I did was for the long yellow piece, I put another 4x1 arch to give it the complete smoothed out look. I think that really helped those. I know it overhangs a little bit more than the other ones, but at the end of the day, I think it really helps. And the AC actually turned my page for me. And this actually perfectly exposes the other thing that I did. Right here, you can see that there's like a step in the 6x1 flat like plate things. So what I did was I messed with the Legos underneath these so that I could flatten it to now two flat, there you go. It's two layered, if you get what I'm saying. So with that, it gives it a much smoother look on the back end as opposed to what you have here. So with that, those are the things that I did to the back. With that, let's keep moving. With the interior, we have the same setup that I did for the Ferrari with the paddle shifters. Oh yes. We also have completed carpets. So there was just the floor mats and then there were studs around, but here I put in those flat black plates. So also, I put in the speedometer. That is the speedometer from the Porsche, and because I built the Countach, I had that extra speedometer set. So I figured I'd put it in the Gallardo, because the Gallardo had a speedometer and tachometer that kind of looked like that, if I'm not mistaken. But the last and final best upgrade has got to be the engine bay. Let me show you the engine complete from Lego, because this thing, oh my goodness, it's weird. It's very weird. Look at the finished engine here. So that's the finished engine from Lego. Let me show you my upgrade. I'm going to throw up the picture of a Lamborghini Gallardo engine bay right now, just so that you can get an idea of it. And then I will show you my interpretation. Bam! You have got to admit that looks so much more like the real thing going on in the Gallardo. The V10 that the baby Lambo has. And boy, do I feel as if I captured it way better than whatever this was. I give Lego props where the props is due. They laid the foundation so that I can accomplish something like this. But boy, I really like that engine. But anyway, with that, that is actually the final upgrade that I did to this car to bring it up to 2022. If you like what I did with this car, tell me, leave a comment. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up, like the video. If you like the content, definitely subscribe. We've got more on the channel already, and we've definitely got more coming in the pipeline. So with that, thank you so much for watching. Stay creative. Peace. See ya.